We may have a new kind of trend going on here, mostly dry, which is unusual.
It has been mostly dry all this weekend and promises to be this weekend, although some spots got quite a bit of rain. Our Wesley Chapel correspondent checked in with almost 2 inches of rain, and it's still raining there this afternoon. Let's check our current conditions. 87 degrees after a low this morning of 80. That's a low. High this afternoon, 92. Humidity is at 63%, dew point 73 degrees, west winds, and a steady barometer. We've got a Weather Watch 8 rain gauge and thermometer winging their way to all those who submitted the same bit of weather wisdom, which is particularly appropriate for today. Bob Line of Tampa, Agnes Burke, San Antonio, Joy Prowl of Lakeland, Joyce Downs of Brandon, W.G. Ware of Osprey, and Florence Robinson of Port Richey all right. Rain by 7, clearing by 11. For the rest of the country, it's true, because about the only thing that causes morning rain is a front which would sweep through and clear things out in a few hours. And it's true for our beaches, because morning showers are the result of west winds, which move the shower areas inland within a few hours. And that's exactly what we saw today. We'll put our radar into motion. They spotted some spouts off of Madeira Beach earlier today. About noontime, there were a couple of cells over St. Pete and downtown Tampa. And you can see that they have kind of organized inland now, and in just a couple of areas around Zephyr Hills and Wesley Chapel area, and also down by Wauchula at this hour. But most places remain dry. Those storms should stay inland and dissipate this evening. They're in the process of dissipating, so we're about finished with any precipitation for tonight. A big thunderstorm reported near Jacksonville. Hail there today. That has moved offshore. It is in the process of diminishing at this hour. But from Okeechobee southward, the weather still remains active. We'll be seeing some residual cloud cover, but this pattern will continue through the weekend, and we're going to be continuing with some scattered inland storms this evening. They will be drifting east and diminishing along about sunset tonight. Afternoon highs warm back into the 90s once again, mid-90s across much of the inland areas, although you'll note Bartow with only 87 degrees, the result of some thundershower activity this afternoon. Overnight readings in the low to the mid-70s inland, some upper 70s, and possibly even a few 80s overnight tonight as our tropical conditions continue. Here's the map for tomorrow. Storm system moving into the Great Lakes, scattered thunder for them. Generally, an area of high pressure building across the entire southeastern portion of the country. Only some widely scattered showers, very much like we saw today. Mostly dry, but there'll be a few showers around eastbound throughout the course of the day. And a high of 91 degrees, an overnight reading of 77. There are variable winds of 10 knots, but an afternoon sea breeze will develop once again. Seas are almost mirrory. Glassy, 85-degree water temperatures. There are 4 tides, a low tide at 12:31 in the morning, and sunrise is at 6:42. It's getting a little bit later each morning. The remainder of our 5-day outlook calls for partly cloudy conditions, a generally dry pattern. We will be seeing some scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon, and by Wednesday it looks like our atmosphere may moisten up just a little bit. On the 15th, I will be serving over at Bennigan's, Vips for Tips for muscular dystrophy.
Tips for Vips.
Is it tips for Vips? Well, it's close. Very close.
Well, just
Don't drop the tray, Bob. That's all that really matters.
Raise a lot of money.